Well, good morning, Kentuckiana. It is 6:01 here on your Thursday morning. Thanks for joining us on WHAS 11. I'm Jim Stratman.
And I'm Gabriel Gonzalez. Obviously, we're following lots of news this morning, but also a big topic today is going to be the weather.
Yes, it is. We're seeing a lot of rain coming down in southern Indiana right now. In fact, if you turn the camera that you're seeing behind us around Austin, you're probably going to see a lot of that rain falling.
Yes, and we got cameras in southern Indiana, specifically ones pointed at southern Indiana, but we got to wait until daybreak. I've looked at it. It's our Scottsburg camera, and you can't see anything. It's too dark right now. But we'll be keeping an eye on that as we hit daybreak, and some weather impact alert period right now due to the widespread heavy rain that is expected to impact your morning commute. Lowered visibility along with some fog expected. The visibility will be lower from fog and from rain when you are traveling this morning. So please do so with caution, and that means turning on your headlights. All cars are silver and black these days, and you can't see them in the rain really without headlights on, regardless of the time of day. Widespread rain north of the Ohio River right now, the heaviest moving through Salem, just to the south of Seymour, and there's some lightning in there too, so you're probably hearing some rumbles of thunder. A flood watch in place for all of our southern Indiana counties and a few here in northern Kentucky through the midday hours. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some flash flood warnings. Hopefully we don't. And if you come across flooded roadways, do not drive through them. I don't care how big your truck is. French Lick down to a mile in terms of visibility. 4 in Madison. Everywhere else pretty much fine, but we expect that to change. We're going to skip our Trimark traffic cameras there. Apparently they are having a bit of a connection issue. We're in the low to mid 60s right now here in the metro area. Pretty much the case everywhere. A few places still in the upper 50s. It's not that bad in terms of temperature, but it's going to turn pretty humid as we head throughout the day. Of course, it's going to rain for most of your Thursday. Details in just a few minutes. Let's move on to traffic now, and we'll take a look here at the traffic tracker. Still everything in the green in terms of traffic flows, and we have all the alerts popped off the map, so everything's moving smoothly for now. Expect that to change between the hours of 7 and 9 a.m. as the widespread rain impacts the Louisville metro area.
New overnight, the first chartered plane has now evacuated Americans from the Middle East. This is new video of U.S. forces destroying what the Pentagon described as an advanced Iranian warship. The U.S. says 20 Iranian Navy vessels have now been sunk. U.S. officials are also planning to strike deeper inside Iran. We will have those updates of overnight's developments in about 10 minutes. We now know the names of the remaining 2 soldiers who died over the weekend.
So far, in total, 6 American troops have been killed, all of them killed in Kuwait after an Iranian drone attacked this past weekend. These 2 men were identified by the Pentagon yesterday. They are Chief Warrant Officer 3 Robert Marzin of California and 45-year-old Major Jeffrey O'Brien of Iowa. The Pentagon says they believe that Marzin died at the scene of that attack. A positive identification will be completed by a medical examiner at a later date. Now, here are the 4 who were identified Tuesday night. Sergeant Declan Cody of Iowa, Sergeant First Class Noah Tjens of Nebraska, Sergeant First Class Nicole Moore of Minnesota, and Captain Cody Cork of Florida. The mayor of Radcliffe, Kentucky, says that all 6 of these service members have a connection to Fort Knox.
Happening today, the House will vote on a war powers resolution. If passed, the president would need congressional approval before more military action against Iran. Just yesterday, the Senate rejected a Democratic-led vote on the same thing. Kentucky Senator Rand Paul, who co-sponsored the resolution, was the only Republican to vote in favor of it. Kentucky Congressman Thomas Massie has helped lead the bill's charge in the House. He spoke on the House floor asking lawmakers to consider voting for the bill.
We've already expended billions of dollars, and more solemnly, 6 American families must now lay to rest their sons and daughters. And for what? This administration can't even give us a straight answer as to why we launched this preemptive war.
Massie and California Democrat Ro Khanna have joined forces on the push. The vote is expected to take place later today.
Back here in Kentucky, a 2023 study found that there are more than 230,000 veterans who live in the Commonwealth. And experts say that those veterans may need some more support during this conflict, as well as their family members. A new program extension from the University of Kentucky is helping military families find resources they may not be aware of. Nicole Huff with that program says that people may not notice military members when they're not serving in uniform.
Seek opportunities to learn more about military families and the unique challenges they face and the populations or the numbers that are in your local community.
The extension shows resources available in all 120 Kentucky counties. If you are a military family who needs help, that information can be found on UK's website or at the link you see on your screen.
With months before the end of the school year, JCPS has announced it will close 10 early childhood sites. That means 30 of classrooms for your students will be eliminated. Here's a list of the 8 elementary schools: Blake, Cochran, Farmer, Hawthorne, Jacob, Stone Street, Tully, and Wilt. It also includes Thomas Jefferson Early Childhood and Gaines Early Childhood. The district says this is not related to the district's budget cuts amid financial struggle. The announcement has parents wondering where their child will go to next school year. It's also putting teachers in a bind of what to do.
They're not even asking questions. I mean, taking surveys, doing anything like that with the parents who really know what's best for their kids, because every kid is different.
Our members clearly are just upset. You know, they're trying to, again, there's so many things happening at one time. There's so much confusion, and the district hasn't been really good about communicating that.
18 sites will remain open, and the district broke ground on a new early childhood facility in 2024 next to Watterson Elementary School. JCPS says more information about enrollment and placement process for students is expected to be sent to impacted families in late May and early June.
Today, Louisville Metro's Democratic Caucus is going to hold their monthly press conference where they'll be giving updates on a number of things. They'll be discussing the new public safety infrastructure legislation that they want to pass, a progress report on the Ashanti House, and they'll also have an update on the massive I-65 project that's set to shut down the interstate. That project will begin in June. A stretch of I-65 between the Watterson and Muhammad Ali Boulevard will be closed. Crews will work on fixing bridges and putting down new pavement. We know that at least 9 bridges in Louisville will be either replaced or rehabilitated during this closure. Several underpasses have already around Old Louisville have already closed ahead of that project as well.
Also happening today, you can pay your respects to Rondale Moore. He's the former NFL receiver and Trinity High School graduate who died last month. Here's that information. The visitation will be held at Northside Christian Church in New Albany from 11 o'clock this morning until 6 o'clock tonight. The funeral will be tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock. New Albany police believe he died from a suspected suicide. If you or anyone you know is struggling with thoughts of self-harm or suicide, please call that number on your screen. Someone is always there to talk. That number, 988.
Well, Austin, let's head on over to you on this weather impact alert morning.
It is a weather impact alert morning due to the widespread rain that we are expecting to move through the entirety of Kentucky, and especially as we head into 8 and 9 o'clock this morning. Here's your not so sunny day forecast, and you can see the rain continuing throughout much of the day, though the afternoon hours will be not nearly as widespread in terms of the rainfall across Kentuckiana. It won't be like this morning. It'll be a lot spottier throughout the afternoon.